Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in Terraria. We're going to be continuing our adventures here as we continue exploring our world and working on setting up good things for the future. Won't have some of the things that I'm going to need, huh? I'm gonna need a light span. I also need a blade of grass, I think. I can put this aside for now. Can I craft? Okay, I sure can do that. So it's fiery, but doesn't do anything with projectiles, huh? That's cute. Alright, well, it is an ingredient for a more useful one in the future. I don't even know which one I was looking in. It doesn't matter, it'll pull from it when I go to craft. Okay. Alright, then I guess we'll go play in the jungle until we sort it out. It's gonna take a long time to get all the pinkies, huh? Unless you only need 20, and then it's not so bad, but, I mean, that's just a matter of time. Yeah, there's other things we could potentially do in the jungle. Like, we have not ever found the temple. Like, I'm sure it's somewhere in the middle, most likely. So, this isn't really necessarily the right place to find it, but, it's okay. I also didn't really bring my Star Fury to make this easier, huh? What is nice about the jungle is it tends to be all glowy and stuff. You know, what's nice about this, I don't necessarily have to stop for it to keep killing enemies for me. Huh. Well... I don't care about explosives. Or dynamite right now. That's a pretty crazy angle for this thing to go on. Yeah, if we wander around here, we will eventually get the materials for the blade grass without having to try too much. Yeah, I'm not gonna just dig it. I'm not digging at all, actually. I'm just, following the lines of this and then going back to town. Let's see if we have what it takes this time. Oh, I do. Alright. I'm just seeing which of the items we probably have sitting around. That would have been more useful to have with us while looking for places, so we'll keep that in our pocket. Is it Miramasa that we're missing? Is that the one that we're missing? I thought I got some, though. Did I not actually raid the dungeon? I thought I did. I didn't. Oh, no, I did. Did I not take it out of the dungeon? Oh, our Miramasas in hell. No, they're in the dungeon. What am I thinking? Oh, we're gonna have to go looking either way. I think that's all I'm missing for making that first step. Oh, it's a demon altar. That's why I couldn't do it. Okay, we're gonna go on a journey then. It's not here. I will need a Miramasa for the future then. Am I crazy? Is that not part of the ingredients? Don't mind me, I'm just, trying to remember. It does need a Miramasa, I'm not wrong. Huh. Then where did I put the Miramasa? There it is. I knew I brought one back. Oh yeah, no, I'm past all the pre-hard mode bosses. I'm just this is a master world. I'm just exploring and setting things up for hard mode right now. I'm trying to get all the bestiary and set up for it. Cause like I don't want to have to go chasing pre-hard mode enemies in hard mode. That seems like very unfun. I also really like this helium moss. I also want to go protect the ocean in my desert oasis. Oh yeah, like I'm isolating different biomes, like why not? So one of the things I did is I made this giant barrier around the natural corruption. I know it's gonna make more corruption, but that starts one of the main ones from not being a problem immediately. And here's the demon altar. This is what I was looking for. There we go. I mean, it's not really a projectile, but it has good reach to it, I suppose. I actually haven't seen it since it got reworked. I like it. Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into setting up for a long-term hard mode world for Master. As long as you want to build there, like... I'm not worried about whether that happens or not, but the big problem is that, I don't know how long it's going to take to set this up, and I don't want to lose my fishing spots. That's the two main things. So I'd rather control it and make the biomes as I want to. I don't mind raiding other worlds for resources I need to bring over. Like, eventually I'll bring over Crimson as well. Like, the last time I seriously played through this was a while ago. So, I'm kind of exploring what's changed since, like, 2 final updates ago. Look at this, it's great for gardening. Yeah, enough of that joke. Let's go, see what we want to do. Suppose we could collect stuff. Save us from having to do it later. I haven't seen a blood moon in a while. I guess I could make a blood moon whenever I want to now. I've gotten enough of the things for it. I don't really like it that you have to come here like at a specific time to do the fire blossom, but I guess I understand it. How many bricks? Okay, so we could start working on the next area. So I'm gonna go save our ocean biome. I don't know if I'm going for a specific class, but I am gonna kind of try them all out. Like, I've almost always played mage for the most part, but last time I mainly played through it, summoner wasn't even an option, so I'm still curious about it, but I'd have to go and set up an actual playthrough that does just that to really experience that, I think. But I do have a summon. It's okay. Probably one of the most challenging things I did so far was actually setting up a sky island that I could farm on, because the harpies are brutal in master mode. You know, I didn't remember. It's also raining. I could do the water ones. Yeah, I figure if I keep up on it, I eventually won't have to worry about potions at all. I'll just be able to craft whatever I want. Oh, did I miss it? Oh well. No, the quest fish just hidden here. I mean, I like the way that the corruption looks more, but I think I like how weird the monsters are for Crimson more. I mean, I know I could set up a seed for it, but I've always wished that normal large worlds just spawned with both of them, along with all the ores. Like, there's a seed to get that part of it, but not the other one. Like, I think a large world is good enough to have all 8 of the main ores in them. And not have a real problem. Yeah, the tunnel's not bad. What I like about the Crimson is that the actual like chamber, the main chamber, really adapts well to making an arena and that's nice to fight in. So it's pretty simple to set that up. Hey, I got the sponge finally. Oh, I already had one. Alright, well that's fine. Let's put the trophy in a box. Where you at? I played some multiplayer with friends too, so I've lost a little bit of track on which things I've gotten in which world. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I don't actually have to go to a Crimson World to get Crimson. I think I can just go to the Shimmer. I think Shimmer would give me it. But yeah, let's start setting up our preservation over here. So the thing is, I've kind of been using this as my fishing spot for the surface as well, so I kind of want to preserve this as well, so... Where do I want to go at it? So that's my desert spot, this is my beach, so I'm gonna have to be preserving all of these things. You know what I haven't done is I haven't gone under here to see how deep this goes. Oh yeah, we had some really fun underwater ocean battles where I was fighting up the spawn items from in here. But what we found was this ginormous like hole down here, and I don't know how deep this goes. Well, I mean, it's the combat that's really fun in hard mode. Like, it gets a lot more challenging, which is nice. Oh, what's this? Huh. So that kind of gives me a baseline for what I want to save. I want to save the water portion of the beach. I don't really care about the cavern part underneath. Like, I could reclaim that if I want to, but I wanted to see how deep this part went. Oh look, an extra water walking boots. Alright. Yeah, I do like the loot of it, but I usually don't end up sticking with a lot of that stuff. Like, usually I end up a little bit overusing Demon Scythe at this point of the game. You know, I actually forgot about that mechanic. Oh man, where did I put it? Yeah, until we reach hard mode, honestly, that's probably more effective, more fast, more quick to use for this part. Oh, also, I totally have mining potions. Where are they at? I don't often use them, but... We're going on a digging adventure. Yeah, I know it only takes 5 wide to save a place, but I like to do 6 because it's a little easier to work with for some things. Oh, look at you, just being in my way. Alright. I see you, treasure chest. The real question is, why aren't you a water treasure chest? Alright, how are we looking? We're almost as deep as we want to be, and then we will start digging over. being a whole mine cart area. Well, I don't really want to explore all of it, but these are really good for making separations that are natural for the corruption stuff. Like with all of these, it actually slows it down quite a lot. Like I don't want to go on a full exploration, but I do want to map out what's going on over here. So there's some other stuff I did that made my world a lot safer. One of the first things I did was I planted sunflowers and bonfires on every part of the surface. So now everywhere I go, I'm at least getting those two buffs. Well, okay, so it doesn't go left. It just goes right. Alright. That goes actually almost all the way over to the dungeon. That's very interesting. That might actually help with isolating that whole region. So if I just like work with that tunnel, I could totally just have that whole section isolated from at least being encroached on from below. If it gets infected from above, I'll have to do something different. But this natural tunnel could be useful. I don't really want this part right here, though. I actually already found it. I went on a big old journey. It took this much exploration to find it, but it's right here. It just wasn't where I was expecting at any point of my journey. It was also my first time finding the shimmer. I never played a version that had the shimmer in it before. I've made like all of the buffs for it though. Like I got all that sorted out. Alright, where do I want to cut this off? This might be about good, okay. I think this is where I'm gonna settle it. Oh, that's what I heard. Okay, I was like, that sounded weird. Alright, let's just expand this hole so that the water has somewhere to go and I don't have to dig it. It does look like a tree, I completely agree. But I would say that's actually how most caverns end up looking if you actually interconnect all of them. Alright, let's start getting a baseline for how this is gonna look. Alright, so now we just gotta dig over. Did I keep them on me? I sure did. Alright, you guys can start growing. That's one thing we did. At least we made rocket boots for him. Well, technically it's more than rocket boots. It's the next step up. But we need to go to the jungle to find another anklet of the wind if we want to actually get a second pair of that going. So what's nice about 6 is you can't reach the top of it, so I won't accidentally dig any of the ceiling. That's why I like to build these tunnels 6 wide. I guess we ran out of our buffs though, so we'll probably head back soon. Guess I spent too long exploring and not building. Okay, let's just pave the top of this. This is still good progress. Yeah, we were full up from that nonsense anyway. Oh, did I put them in my inventory? That's crazy. Why was I carrying around all those? I need to make like a separate chest for all the ones I don't really care about. On the average. Yeah, I only need those two. I've gotten a dig toys or two. I didn't do it on this playthrough though. I did it with a friend who saw me playing Terraria and wanted to play with me too. So I have a different character for that world. You kind of set them down and you choose a direction for them and they'll dig in that direction until you stop them. There are some things they can't mine, which is their limitation. Like they can't mine obsidian. I don't know if lava stops them. It might. It might even kill them. Digging down this is not going to take very long, though. Kind of. They don't make a very big tunnel. I think they do like a 2x2 or something like that. Kind of like this. They do like a tunnel like this. So you'd either have to use several of them, which you can get several of them. That's not a problem. Or you'd have to do them more than one time. Because you need at least 5 to make a space. That's safe. Well, we want to do digging right now because we have digging potions on, so let's do the digging part first. We'll do like the build up after the buffins. Because I contemplated going back, like I like to finish sections at a time, but this is probably going to be more effective. With the exception of when we have to cross like this, we'll have to build that up. Yeah, one of the things I always do is make sure I make the grand design so I don't have to worry about wires anymore. It basically gets rid of all like traps being a problem. I think I heard that drills got a big buff recently, but I do believe that probably pickaxes are still better because drills don't work with buff potions. But their base speed is faster. They also have a range disadvantage. But if you want to just dig without using any buffs at all, then drills will be faster. So it really comes down to like how you want to play. Oh, look at you just being a thing. Yeah. You tried to land on me. Alright, what's going on in here? No, one of these. Cool. But yeah, but one of the things you can do with this is you can kind of get rid of it. I think you have to change the mode though. So if you just have pesky wires all over the place polluting it, you can fix it like that pretty easily. Of course. Go have fun. It's a good game. I don't even know if you're playing this game, but go have fun with your friend. You're gonna be a problem that way, huh? Well, okay. What are you talking about? You can't place it. Well, that's gonna lower the level of the ocean if I have to do it that way the whole way. Not loving that. Let's go rethink that. Surface tundra, huh? Alright, we're gonna go on a quest down here to fix what we broke, and we're gonna have to go change the shape of the tunnel a little bit. Basically, we have to go below where the sand starts being a problem. Alright, that wasn't exactly the way I wanted it to go, but you know, it's fine. Let's go to the bot to get our fish. We can do that right now. Yeah, we have to... Is there even a surface tundra lake? We don't have one, actually. Oh, we do. I'm going crazy. This works. There's no way I wouldn't have made sure I had one. Yeah, this will take a little bit to dig down to, but we're gonna get at least these two biomes sorted out too. Yep, there we go, one step at a time. Thank you. I was handed a gift from the gods. Seems like my roommate made a lovely little Asian dish and handed it to me. I can't actually tell which kind, which specific thing it is right now. But that's always really nice to have happen. So. I'll have to go show my appreciation shortly. We've almost made it down to the cave layer, at least. This part always takes a little bit longer than the original tunnel. How are we looking? We're about halfway down, so that's not too bad. Let's see what we can reach with this. Yeah, my main goal is to go down there and actually reach the section that we'd already built, so. And I will call our current adventure of this mostly sorted for now. Of course, it won't be complete, but it will be in a good space. Well, the frog's putting in work. I'll give it that. Yeah, parts of this tunnel are still going to change shape, but we're setting up the basic infrastructure. See, there we go. I suppose as an added bonus, I can just fill in what's along the floor to where we are at. I don't know if it'll grow up to the surface, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'd say this went pretty well. I'm gonna take a break now. I'm gonna have some food, and then I will see you all in a while. I hope you all enjoyed. I will catch you later. Bye-bye all.